Hi, this is Harleen, and I'm coming to you from Soul Therapy, a center for life coaching, personal counseling, as well as counseling for mental and emotional issues. Today's discussion will be about love. A question that I get asked very often as a psychologist is, what is love? How will I know if I am in a relationship that is authentic, where love is concerned, and if the love that I am feeling is genuine or not? This is my 2 cents on that topic, something for you to chew about, and obviously to be taken with a pinch of salt. There is a difference between being in love versus actually loving someone. Being in love is more short term, it is a quick response. It is when I see someone and I appreciate how they look, and then you have this surge of emotions and that feeling of loving someone. That is what is being in love. When you're loving someone, it is actually falling in love with that person over and over again. In being in love, the background or the foundation is the hormones and the surge of emotions that make you feel good in that moment. But when you love someone, there is a feeling of admiration and appreciation, and there is gratitude for that person, a person's existence in your life. Being in love can be thought of an involuntary response, where your body and your physical being and your brain and your emotion is just reacting to that moment. This feeling can be understood, as being driven by what we want to see in that other person, right? Typically, we get attracted to some variation of perception of ourselves, and probably that is what we're seeing in the other person, which is why there is that involuntary response that we are unable to control, where we feel that we love that person. But when you genuinely love that person, it is voluntary. It is actually a mixed bag of voluntary and involuntary response. There are times where there is no instant surge of emotions when you're with that person. That is the time when you have to voluntarily, explicitly tell yourself and remind yourself of that commitment to that person. And when you push your heart in that direction and you reach out to your memory and think of a moment where there was that involuntary surge, that subconscious memory allows you to create that emotion and feel that involuntary response of loving someone. The other difference could be that being in love could be assumed like an intense flame, right? Now, what is a candle flame? It starts faster, but it also douses faster. But loving someone is continuous effort. It's like nurturing something. It's when you want to make a plant grow. It happens with constant effort and love. When you are uh, when you are being in love, right, then you there is a feeling of being self-conscious, which is the negative part here, because and you fear change. You are self-conscious and you're seeking validation from the other person, so in turn you're making yourself weaker. You're making your own self-esteem and self-worth extremely dependent on this other person, so much so that you fear any change to your environment, to yourself. So that in turn makes you selfish. It makes you think of only you and the other person, and you are indirectly causing a lot of harm, hurt, and sorrow to those around you, like maybe your family and other friends, because you have blinders on where you want to only be with that person, because you feel if you're not doing that, you will lose that person. And this so called feeling of being in love is something that you want to hold on to because you think it's authentic. Now, contrast that to actually loving someone. When you love someone, you know that person is going to be there with you, they're going to have your back no matter what. There is no seeking validation because you know that that person has accepted you the way you are. On the contrary, they encourage you and you feel inspired to push yourself and to grow and to evolve and accept change. instead of being selfish, you are actually being made to be selfless, because you are pushing yourself not just for you but for the benefit of your family members. If very broadly, if you think this as the differentiation between being in love and actually loving someone, this perhaps can guide you in understanding where your relationship is, and if you really need to commit to your relationship, and if there are any nuances, how to address it and how to tackle it. I'm hoping this was a helpful lecture. See you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe the video. Thanks now. Bye bye.